We are being joined by a legal practitioner and a public affairs analyst, Mr. Igwe Friday. Thank you, Mr. Igwe Friday, for coming around, sir.
You're welcome, sir. Good morning to you and good morning to my viewers.
Thank you very much, sir. Sir, recently you were spotted at an event sharing with Nigerians on how they can detect fake alerts. Please, can you tell us the reason behind this, sir?
All right, so once again, thank you so much for having me. Like you said, a few days ago, I organized a seminar where I educated Nigerians, those who attended the seminar, on how to detect and identify fake alert whenever they receive same. And the reason behind it, yes, I was inspired by an incident that happened, I think last 3 weeks when I was coming from a place. A woman was crying and people gathered her to know why she was crying, and we discovered that the woman, somebody who went to our shop the woman says this food item bags of rice, so the person went there and purchased 15 bags of rice, and the young man said there was no cash with him, and he requested for a transfer, which the woman accepted. So he did the transfer, and the woman received the alert, only for her to discover the next day when she went to the bank to make a withdrawal that no such money was paid into her account. So the woman, you can imagine that kind of thing, and you know how much is a bag of rice right now. So you can imagine how much that woman lost to as a result of that fraudulent activity by that young man. So, and that's why we said, okay, we should do this to enlighten the people on how to identify this fake alert. So that was the inspiration and the motivation behind what we did. Gerard.
Thank you very much, sir. Sir, my next question is, with regards to this fake alerts, what is the connection? What is the connection between these fake alerts and the CBN redesign
New
Naira notes?
Policy? Okay. Interestingly, our seminar, the seminar we had, to me, happened at the right time, because this is a period where Nigerians are going through a lot with the new policy of the central bank, which has to do with the redesign of the naira, that is 200, 500, and 1,000 naira, and the limit to withdraw, which is set on private and business accounts. People find it very difficult. You've seen incident as in a case where people have to go to the bank and queue for them to get their money, and they cannot get more than 20,000 naira a day with what we are seeing right now, even if you have millions in your account. And if as a bank you load your machine before 30 minutes, the money is finished, and you see people keen on ATM to get their money and they don't have. So, and we discovered that with this happening, with all these things happening, the only option left for people to carry out their transaction on daily basis is through transfer, because you must eat as a person. You have to move from one place to the other. The movement of goods and service is what you cannot stop. So now, and if you don't have cash to do that, it will be very difficult. So people are trying to adopt other means to ensure that they carry out their daily transaction, and that is why we feel, in our opinion, that this is the right time to, because people want to accept transfer, even though that before now we are not accepting a transfer. I'm sure that most of them are aware that there is what we call fake credit alert. So people were not accepting this transfer from anybody before now. But with this current development, you have no option other than to accept it, because you don't have the cash. If you go to the bank, you can't. There is a limit in which you can withdraw. You can imagine somebody who wanted to buy an item worth 600,000 and your limit per day is 20,000. So what do you do? So you have to negotiate with the person selling the item to know whether such person can accept transfer. So the issue of transfer and fake alert right now to us is very common, and Nigeria will be witnessing it more and more. So that's why we say this is the right time, because there is a connection between the fake alert and the policy of the central bank, since we are gradually leaving the cash policy and going into cashless policy or economy.
Thank you very much, sir. Sir, my next question is, how can Nigerians identify fake alerts when they see one?
All right. Interestingly, well, should I say unfortunately, it is not easy to identify, but I want Nigerians to watch this video to the end. If you watch this video, definitely you are going to know. In fact, after watching this video, you must identify or detect whenever you receive detect fake alert whenever you receive it. Now, I want to advise people that are doing business, whether you are doing business or any kind of business, whether you are a POS operator, you have to pay attention to what we're about to say. It is going to help you. It is going to save you a lot of pain. Like, it is going to, save you from a lot of pain and agony. Now, how do you identify fake alerts? Now, there is this app that they use to do these fraudulent activities. And this app, ordinarily, once they transfer this money, the app will dictate immediately how much you have in your account. Okay, the app will detect how much you have. Once you input the account number and the bank name, it will dictate how much that individual or business organization has in that account. And now the app will now add the money that the person wants to transfer, to make so that when you receive the alert, you will see both the money you have already and the one that is allegedly transferred to your account. So it will be very difficult for you to identify that this, because you are going to receive the alert, and the alert message, the credit or the fake credit alert, will be sent, will be allegedly sent, or will be from what you'll be seeing, you will, it will appear that the message is coming from your bank.
Okay.
Yes, in which you are banking. So once you receive this alert, you will feel that, okay, the money has come, because it will have the name of the sender, and it will have the name of your bank, and it will add the money that is being sent, allegedly sent to you, and the balance that you were having before the money was sent. So how do you identify this? Now, if you're an Android user, it is advisable, if you are doing business or you're a POS operator, it is advisable that you download the mobile app of your bank. If you are using any bank, you have to download the bank app. Now, once the person transferred money to your account, what you are going to do is to open your app and check if the money is reflecting on your balance. Because the fake alert cannot add that money to your account, but it will add it to the message you receive to show yes. Okay. But the real account, the money will not be there. Okay. So the only way for you to dictate and identify is for you to log into your account. Into your app. Yes, your bank app, and check if the money is showing there. Then if the money is not showing there, know that it is a fake alert. Okay. And hold the person. Okay. Don't allow the person to go. So even if you receive the alert, it is not enough for you to say the money has been paid into your account. So you have to check your bank app and see if the money is in there. Then alternatively, though this one is a long process, you can call your bank. If you are a business, you call your bank, tell them to check whether so money you understand was paid into your hand. But the easiest way is for you to check through your app, and that's why we encourage that you have to have a network-enabled phone, and where you can download the app so that you will be, especially POS operators, they are the most targeted, and they are the most people that suffer this that they're the most victim of this of what we are talking about. So they have to be very, very careful. Always ensure that you check your app whenever you have such transaction. It does not matter the amount.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay.
Sir, you made mention about app. What about those that are not using Android phone?
Okay. I think at this point, I don't think that anybody that is doing business, I see no reason why you should not get an Android phone to support your business. But be that as it may, I'm sure that the people we are targeting are not just those doing business. They are individuals who they are not doing business, that somebody will just want to send money to them, or they have maybe they have a kind of a transaction that will warrant that money will be paid into their account. Okay, so if you are not an Android user, what you are going to know is that when they send this message, there is a way you are going to identify. Now, first of all, ensure that you receive the alert. That is the alert. Once you receive the alert, all you need to know is to check the message. Don't say because you've seen the amount on your, maybe you were having 100,000 before the money was allegedly transferred, and the person transferred 50,000 naira. So from 100,000 and plus 50,000, supposed to be 150,000, right? Okay, so yes. Don't say because you've seen total balance 150,000 that the money has reflected. No. What you are going to do is to look into the message. Now, the narration is going to carry something like pro bank. Anytime you see the narration, anytime you see pro bank as the narration, you know that it is a fake alert. Because the app they use is called pro bank. Okay, and whenever they send that money, definitely the narration will show that pro bank. Any other money that is that any other transfer that is not fake will not have that pro bank as narration. Okay, so if you are not using an Android phone and you are using a Torchlight, so what you need to do is just to read the message. Don't just go straight to your balance. Read the message from the beginning to the end, and if there's any way you see pro bank as a narration, just know that it is a fake alert, because that is the app they are using to do this like fraudulent activity. And unfortunately, just before we call it a app, unfortunately, this app is not on Play Store. The app is not on Apple Store. Yes, it's not. So you cannot see it there. There is a place where they buy, because I'm sure that this platform cannot launch such a app. So you cannot see it there. There is a place where, in fact, when I did my research about this thing, I saw that the guy that did video about how to tell people, he was telling people that if you want to reach me, you have to call so number, and the guy was selling the same app for 15,000 naira. You understand? So, and we have the number, but we do not want to share it with people, because those who are buying it are not buying it for genuine purposes. Yeah, so they want to use it to continue to defraud the people, and that's why we are enlightening you to be very, very careful. Please, you do not have any, because to make money in this country is quite hard. It's very, very difficult. So you do not want to lose the little money you earn from your business or from the work you do to fraudulent people. These people are very wicked, and they do not want the progress. Everything is not about bad leadership. We followers, we are bad on our own. So we need to put hands together to ensure that we eradicate this ugly trend out of the society. So make sure, if you are not using an Android phone, like we said, check the message you receive. It's going to help you to ensure that you don't
fall the victim.
Yes, you don't fall victim of fake alert. So that is how we are.
Okay, viewers, carefulness is the watchword.
Yes.
So, sir, before we call it a wrap, what is your final advice to Nigerians?
Well, my final advice is, if you are doing any business, you have to be very, very careful. Make sure that you follow what we tell you. If you follow what we tell you, you are not going to lose your money. And for those 100 users, download the mobile app of your bank in which you have an account with or you operate. And if you don't have an Android phone, and of course, we've told you how you can, by checking the the message and see if there's any way you see Pro Bank.
Pro Bank.
Yeah. Then for those who are doing this, I don't think that it is nice for you to just wake up and think on how to put people in pain. It is not. I don't think that God is going to forgive you. So let us desist from this kind of bad attitude, so that we'll have a good society to live.
Okay, viewers, we all heard it. We should be very careful so that we shouldn't fall victim to fake alerts.
Sure.
Thank you very much, Mr. Friday, for sharing with us these beautiful informations.
It's my pleasure.
Now that economy, as you said, is gradually turning into a cashless economy, so
Yes.
we need to be very watchful so that we shouldn't fall victim to fake alerts.
Yeah. Sure.
Thank you very much, sir.
My pleasure.